Something new has been added to the scrapbook.
What?
Hey, want to see my mighty pirate? Ever since things took an unexpected turn while I was working. One time, then, here's that. These are from the time I found the secret of Monkey Island.
Oh my gosh!
I learned more than I ever wanted to know about mops. The new pirate leaders were focused on sacking and pillaging, but plunder stats aren't everything. I started my voyage at the scum bar, but right away I could tell it wasn't going to be like old times. In some quarters, my reputation was a disadvantage. I made the unusual decision to join LeChuck's crew as a way to get to Monkey Island.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, because I did not want to get on LeChuck's ship at all.
No,
but
we
the game
did
slowly convinced me.
It did. Like,
It
we
made
were
me
trying
change my
to
mind.
avoid it. Yes.
Serving on LeChuck's ship was an interesting experience. My disguise held up great, right up until we were nearing Monkey Island, when it, there was a failure.
A failure because you threw it up.
I
Gullet
think
was my supervisor. Not a very pleasant guy.
Click on the
Is he
portrait.
still attached to the rudder?
of that
Future
dude.
was really happy when I got her promoted to chef. I got thrown off the ship, but that was okay. I'd gotten as far as I needed to.
Click on the portrait. Or did you click on
I
it?
grew to like the crew. I forgot all about looking like a zombie and starting a mutiny and seizing the ship.
Yeah.
The actual return to Monkey Island was not what I expected. We all thought the secret would be on the island somewhere. Everybody had a map, some more useful than others.
A band-aid.
Oh, wow.
Elaine and I rebuilt my old ship, the Sea Monkey, so we could sail back to Melee.
Oh
Yeah, I
my
learned some
gosh.
deeply personal things about my nemesis, LeChuck. The temporary pact I made with my enemies turned out to be about 5 minutes more temporary than I had hoped. It was a race to get to the secret first. I hunted down all 5 golden keys. I wonder if I was supposed to keep these. LeChuck teamed up with Madison, but that was never going to last. Madison was scheming to betray LeChuck. Lila was scheming to betray Madison and LeChuck. I'm not sure Trent ever thought very far ahead.
Oh my
Whitey Bones
gosh.
told me all about the golden keys. Carla handled earthquake relief as best she could under the circumstances. I broke Stan out of prison. Wally was kidnapped. The voodoo lady disappeared. I unseated the reigning queen to become the last queen of Bermuda. I visited Herman
she on
Toothrock in his
vacation?
cozy hermit cave. Elaine had a lot on her plate, but she was with me in the end.
She always shows up when
We
need her.
chased LeChuck back to Monkey Island again, and I tracked him down. Elaine held off Flair Gory while I went into the monkey. Someone had devised a series of themed pirate monkey puzzles to keep out the unworthy. I made this mock-up of the final puzzle. I think it's pretty neat. I found Wally.
I'm gonna
Poor
forget.
Oh,
Wally.
shoot. I wonder when this fell out.
Oh, what was that supposed to be?
I don't know.
Wait, what's this?
R.E.D. June 18th, 2020. Development won't start for another month or so, but we've been thinking about this for a while. Seems like a good time to jot down a few thoughts and then stash them away as sort of a time capsule message to our future selves about what we're setting out to do with Return to Monkey Island. Who knows, we might learn something. Monkey Island has historically been a reflection of the lives of the people who made the games. The secret of Monkey Island was about a young person setting out to pursue an exciting new career. As designers in our 20s, that is what we all were. The sequel, LeChuck's Revenge, was in many ways about the difficulties of making a sequel, or at least about what one does immediately after something that felt like a great success, but which went unnoticed by most of the world at large. Many years, 20 years later, after Guybrush had gone on a couple of ventures with other teams who had made their own hopes and challenges, we set out to make Tales of Monkey Island as a story about trust, and it is, but what jumps out most of us is that it feels like a story about grown-ups, because that's what we were. Many of us were in our 40s by then, with children and lives and a lumpy encrusted layer of experience. We're well into our 50s now. We've had lengthy careers, we made a lot of games, but Monkey Island still defines us to a certain degree, or at least the minds of many. We are the guys who made that game a long time ago. And it feels like there's some unfinished business there. When the opportunity arose to come back to Monkey Island, we were pretty much on the same page as to what we wanted to do. Guybrush, like us, is older now, and he has a long, reasonable, successful career, but he is mostly associated with something that happened a long time ago, and that feels unfinished to him. The game is a goofy pirate adventure, the same as always, but also it's a story about trying to recapture the past with all its alleged youthful strength and glory. Guybrush will both succeed and fail at this. He will sort of get what he wants, but it won't be what he expected. I predict the same for us. Ron Gilbert and Dave Grossman.
Aww. Man.
Aww. That was neat. That was really touching.
I don't want it to be the end. I'm tearing up.
I know, right? Achievements. There's 25 trivia cards. I need to collect more than 20. So I've collected 10. Listed every mess. Okay. So there are 10 copies.
Oh, we didn't tell everyone on Melee Island.
I thought we did.
What
Free
the
notice, share
heck?
your luck, become a prize chum. Convince cop, swab the hole 20 times, give Stan his toothbrush.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. This
Man.
was nuts. But the most
It
important
was.
thing to me was the characters were remained intact. They don't get destroyed. As
Yes.
it seems like with every... When we're remaking this or returning to this franchise, and they completely and utterly destroy the characters.
Yes, and that's what we were worried about. But
But
no,
they still felt the same.
they did.
So I'm
I was
super
happy.
grateful about that.
And I got plenty of shipping.
You got plenty of shipping.
and the baby
You had
boy,
a baby.
he was a fish.
Yeah.
He was a fish.
Yes, he was a fish. He was a fish.
He wasn't some mock-up dream, some sort of
No.
trick.
That's what I was waiting on. Just like, what? But this, I'm glad I got to play this.
Me too.
I think the third one is still my favorite though.
Oh yeah.
I think
yeah.
if I play this more and find out more, because I have played the third game so much, I practically have the dialogue memorized. It's beloved. It's part of my childhood.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to replaying this game over and over till the ground, like I did all the other ones. Even
Oh,
the fourth
yeah.
one. I did play the fourth one a lot too, but it's not as good. We don't need to beat that dead horse.
We
I
don't
do
talk
love-
about the fourth Monkey Island game. We don't talk about the fourth Monkey Island.
Tales of Monkey Island. I still love that one. But yeah, this
Me
one,
too.
this one felt good. I don't feel bad at all. I don't need a rage or anything else.
No, I
If
don't.
that
I don't
changes-
feel like. I don't feel angry.
No, not
I
at
just
all.
feel sad. I just feel sad.
Yes.
I don't want it to end. I don't want it to say goodbye. I want it to
I
keep
know.
going.
This part's hard. It is.
Yeah.
But we did it together. You did a lot.
Yes.
You saw things. We got to do a lot of stuff together, and we got to play a new Monkey Island game together, which is something I never thought we got to
Exactly.
do, and I got to share
Me
this with you.
neither.
I corrupted you into becoming a Monkey
Yes, you
Island fan.
did.
I did. I really thought when I showed you, because I showed you the third game first, I was like, she's gonna think I'm a weirdo, say this is dumb, let's actually do something fun, but you let me keep going. And then you're just
Yes,
like,
I did.
Kalma, we need to record this one. We need to go through it 1 through 5. And I'm like, okay. And then we're playing one of our other games, and we're just like, man, I just wish we just had one more adventure with Guybrush. I'm like, yeah, that'd be so cool. And then like,
And look.
I think it was 2 months later, we saw the trailer for this, and so yeah,
Yes.
it's a
It's
dream come true.
amazing.
I'm glad I got to experience this with you, and yeah,
Yeah, I'm tearing up now.
same here, my friend. Same.
Oh.
But I enjoyed it I'm
Me
very grateful to
too.
the people who worked on this and put time and
Yes.
energy. It shows, so I'm glad.
Thank
But
you
yeah.
guys for giving us a great adventure we didn't think we'd ever have again.
Good. Now I don't have to worry about spoilers anymore, so when stuff
Yeah!
comes up on the internet, I don't have to panic anymore. Like, no, get away, get away.
Yay! Huzzah!
I got through this without any spoilers, so I'm happy.
Me too.
Oh my goodness. I know, we're just
So,
a delay in the inevitable. I know I have to hit the quit button, I don't want to.
Me neither. But farewell to all of thee, and don't drink the grog.
And all of you who watch this, you don't fight like a dairy farmer.
Yes, you don't.
You all are amazing. Goodbye.
Take care.